Good afternoon. I am Kevin Ikeda, principal of Stadium High School. Welcome to the 137th Stadium High School graduation ceremony. Although this is the 137th graduation in the long tradition of Stadium High School, this is our first virtual graduation. There are so many people who are instrumental in producing this event today, both at the school and district level. It is not the format that we have become accustomed to, but we hope it conveys the accomplishments of our graduates. To begin our ceremony today, it is my pleasure to introduce Molly Bliss to sing our national anthem. Molly is one of today's graduates, and she is a four-year member of both the Stadium Choir Program and the Stadium Orchestra Program.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, Satan's that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free.
Thank you, Molly, for that beautiful performance. At this time, I'd like to introduce our first student speaker, Mia Nacarado. Mia is Stadium's ASB president.
Good afternoon, Stadium students, staff, and families. Here we are from the comfort of our own homes, graduating high school. Not quite the Tacoma Dome, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. In our 4 years at Stadium, 3.5, we experienced a variety of things. I'll just name a few. Freshman year, there were clown sightings all around town, and we were hoping that our lockers weren't in the sub-basement. Little did we know we would hardly use our lockers for the rest of high school. Our sophomore year, many of us participated in a walkout in efforts to help end gun violence, and many of us flaunted our new car keys. Our junior year, we had a late start due to the teacher strike. We went through the snowmageddon, and we were constantly reminded about preparing for the SAT. And then we were finally seniors. We had so much to look forward to. Senior sunrise, applying to colleges, getting to visit the attic, walking your elementary school's hallways in your cap and gown, prom, senior skip day, and then the big day, graduation. We all longed for this day. We all wanted that feeling of walking across the stage and thinking, wow, I did it. We awaited the moment we were told to toss our caps into the air with the biggest smiles on our faces. We couldn't wait for the moment we got to run outside and take pictures with our friends and families. We looked forward to all of these things for 3.5 years, and yet we got none of them. Instead, I'm here speaking to you through a screen. None of us saw this coming. None of us knew our senior year would be taken away from us just like that. It felt like such a ripoff. Whether you love school or absolutely hated every bit of it, I can confidently say that the news of our senior year being cut short broke all of our hearts. When I thought about writing my speech, I had no intentions of talking about COVID-19 because I did not want to give it any more time or attention that it has already taken from us. And I know you've probably heard this a million times, but our class is so unique and special because of this, and I truly believe that there is no other class but the class of 2020 that would be able to grow from this. This speech was very difficult for me to write because all I could think about selfishly were all of the things that we didn't get, and I could not see a positive to this. But with all of the things that we may have lost, I suggest that we all focus on the things that we gained, like time to learn a new skill or hobby, time with our families, time to self-reflect, time to stay up all night playing Xbox, time to actually read an enjoyable book, time to clean your closet out and get rid of that one shirt you've held onto since the 5th grade, and most importantly, time to become more aware of the world around us. Time is so valuable, and through all of this, I hope we all learn to cherish each and every moment as they come. Our graduation ceremony may have been canceled, but not even a pandemic can take away our achievements, our memories, our determination, and our love for each other, and our hope for the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mia. Our second student speaker is Ella Wolf. Ella is the senior class president for the class of 2020.
Warning, this is a high-speed roller coaster ride that includes sudden and dramatic acceleration, climbing, tilting, dropping, and backwards motion. Yep, class of 2020, that was our senior year. Good afternoon. My name is Ella Wolf, and I am your 2020 senior class president. Now, I know that this isn't the way we imagined our senior year ending, but we made it. 4 years, 1,460 days, and 35,040 hours that we spent in the bowl for Friday night lights and running to MSM during lunch. That being said, I cannot think of a better way to wrap up our time at Stadium High School other than reaching out to you, our student body, and asking you to choose one word that best describes our last 4 years at Stadium. Those responses? Memorable, grateful, spirited, insightful, busy, patient, and community, to name a few. One that really stood out to me was roller coaster, which seems all too fitting given our circumstances. Roller coaster, yes, we have all had our share of ups and downs. For example, getting to school 20 minutes early just to find a parking spot 4 blocks away, or eating lunch in the courtyard while watching Ryan dance. While looking at our senior year, we can all say that it has taken quite the turn. Despite all the odds, we've managed to stay strong through it all and have stuck together. Class of 2020, we have shown strength that makes us stand out amongst previous graduating classes. If there is anything we can take away from the last 3 months, it would be that we strongly represent community. We have grown, maintained, and flourished in our relationships, often in many ways we couldn't have imagined. Whether that be Zoom game nights, drive-by birthday parties, or social distancing picnics, we have found ways to adapt to the circumstances that surround us. That has enabled us to construct bonds and a brand new sense of community. As we embark on this new journey in our lives, let us always remember that we, the class of 2020, have beat the odds. And as our local newspaper said, our class may not be remembered for what we were denied, but for what we have endured. We have made our mark in history, and we will never be forgotten. I wish nothing but a life of success and happiness to each of you. Tigers, this ride has now come to a complete stop. Please gather your personal belongings. Oh, and parents, flash photography is permitted. Thank you.
Thank you, Ella. Both Mia and Ella have represented Stadium well this year. I know their leadership abilities will serve the class of 2020 well for years to come. It is now my honor to present to you Stadium's Top 20. Our top 20 students have earned the 20 highest cumulative GPAs in the class of 2020. They have prepared some words of inspiration to share with you today.
Hello, I'm Grant Carr. Next year, I will be attending Case Western Reserve University. My quote is by Winston Churchill. Continuous effort, not strength or intelligence, is the key to unlocking our potential.
Hello, I'm Brennan Lee. Next year I'll be attending the University of Washington, Seattle. And my quote is from Proverbs 16:3. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and your plans will succeed.
My name is Eric Large, and next year I will be attending UW Seattle. My quote is by T. Harv Eker. How you do anything is how you do everything. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Catherine Murphy. Next year, I will be attending the University of Washington Paul G. Allen School to study computer science. My quote is by Ferris Bueller. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you can miss it.
Hello, my name is Manly Dang. Next year, I will be studying engineering at University of Washington. My quote is by Winston Churchill, who say, "The positive thinker sees the invisible, feels the intangible, and achieve the impossible.
Hi, I'm Scott Johnson. Next year I will be attending the University of Washington to study chemistry and applied mathematics. My quote is, "Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game." Babe Ruth.
Hello, I'm Sydney Britton. Next year I will be swimming and studying business at the University of Redlands, and my quote is by Macklemore. "We came here to live life like nobody was watching."
Hello, my name is Molly McCall, and I will be studying applied mathematics and political science at the University of Southern California in the fall. My quote is from the movie The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. "To see the world, things dangerous to come to see behind walls, to find each other, to draw closer, and to feel. That is the purpose of life."
Hi, my name's Catherine Fors, and next year I will be attending Boise State University's Honors College and majoring in mechanical engineering. My quote is by Chef Cousteau from Ratatouille. "There is excellence all around you. You need only be aware to stop and savor it." Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kate Cobain. Next year I'll be attending and playing volleyball at Occidental College while studying politics and critical theory and social justice. My quote is by Glennon Doyle Melton. "Be messy and complicated and afraid and show up anyways."
Hi, my name is Erin Overson. Next year I will be studying accounting at Washington State University. My quote is by Albus Dumbledore. "It does not do well to dwell on dreams and forget to live."
Hi, I'm Rachel Tao. Next year I'm going to be attending the University of Washington. My quote is by Oliver Wendell Holmes. "What lies before us and what lies beyond us is tiny compared to what lies within us."
Hello, I'm Marion Picard. Next year I will be attending Wellesley College. My quote is by Alan Bradley from his novel The Graves of Fine and Private Place. "The possibilities seemed endless, which made it all the more exciting, since possibilities are so much more thrilling than certainties."
Hello, I'm Sophia Smolinski. Next year I will be studying at the University of Washington in Seattle as a direct admit into the Foster School of Business. My quote is by Naeem Calloway. "Sometimes the smallest step in the right direction is the biggest step of your life." Thank you.
Hi, I'm Emma Robinson. Next year, I will be attending the University of Washington in Seattle, where I plan to study international relations and ecology. My quote is, "We didn't realize we were making memories, we just knew we were having fun," from Winnie the Pooh. Congrats, Tigers!
Hi, I'm Tia Bjornson. In the fall, I will be attending the University of Washington, and my quote is by Palumi Ajabad, who said, "Sometimes all we can do is dance in the hallway of closed doors."
Hello, I'm Emma Pennick. Next year I'll be attending Pacific Lutheran University. My quote is by Ben Platt. "Don't waste any time trying to be like anybody else but yourself, because the things that make you strange are the things that make you powerful."
Hi, I'm Stephanie Smolinski, and I will be studying criminal justice and criminology at Washington State University in the fall. My quote is by Zig Ziglar, and it says, "The past is your lesson, the present is your gift, and the future is your motivation." Thank you.
Hello, my name is Christine Nguyen. Next year, I will be attending the University of Washington, Seattle. My quote is by Ignace Scantia. "The decision is yours to make and yours alone. But do remember, we will stand with you always and help you bear your burdens."
Hi, I'm Madison Leone. Next year, I will be attending Boise State University's Honors College and majoring in public health. My quote is by my favorite childhood author, Dr. Seuss. "Sometimes you never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory." Congrats, class of 2020. Go Tigers!
Thank you, class of 2020, top 20. Now it's my turn. First, let's take a moment to thank your family. They've been there for you, supporting you and your learning for all these years. Second, reflect upon and appreciate the many teachers, staff, and administrators who have been there for you throughout your journey from your first day in school to now. I personally like to thank the Stadium staff for their commitment to all our graduates and maintaining a high level of excellence, which is a trademark of Stadium. But wow, this semester of distant learning has been challenging. It really hit me when I saw your excitement and smiling faces at our cap and gown distribution day. I was reminded how much I enjoy seeing you at school. When I look at what you face this year, I think of 3 words: The first is resilience. You had to find a way to virtually continue your education, work with your teachers, apply to college and career organizations, fill out scholarship applications, and engage in alternative methods of learning while being isolated at home 24/7. The next word is sacrifice. You had to sacrifice a whole sport and club season, of which I expected 1 to 3 state championships. The musical, the concerts, contests, prom, a traditional graduation, to name a few. But more than a loss, you have gained a perspective no other class has experienced for nearly a century. You had to apply the skills that many do not learn till later in life. Adaptability, creativity, empathy, responsibility, and a global perspective. These traits will help you for the great adventure that lies ahead of you. The third word is hope. I'd like to read to you a quote from Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. It was an epoch of belief, and it was an epoch of incredulity. It was a season of light. It was a season of darkness. It was a spring of hope. This pandemic has shown us that it's not about race, material possessions, or popularity contests, but it's about humanity. My hope is that this pandemic has shown you that what's important to you in life and the people who are important to you. It's about making our world better. It's not about looking at the darkness, but finding the light, your light. I want to share with you a few thoughts about how to start finding your light. First, you must endeavor to discover your purpose, your passion, and inspiration in life. Second, commit to being a lifelong learner. And lastly, plan, practice, and work hard for success, and enjoy the journey as well as the destination. I want to thank you for 4 wonderful years. Class of 2020, go out there and create your light. By the authority vested in me by the state of Washington, I certify that this graduating class of Stadium High School has met the credit requirements as stipulated by the state of Washington and Tacoma School District Number 10. And as such, I hereby present the class of 2020 to the Superintendent of Tacoma Public Schools, Carla Santorno.
2020 graduates, we are so proud of you, and we won't ever forget you. You have proven that you can handle adversity, overcome obstacles, and proceed with grace. I am confident that you will forever invent, innovate, and make our world a better place. Thank you. Now, with the assurance of Principal Kevin Aketa that the Stadium High School class of 2020 has met the requirements for graduation, it is my pleasure to present the class of 2020 to School Board Member Dr. Enrique Leon for graduation. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the graduates from Stadium High School, along with your families and support networks. You are all dedicated and conscientious students with a future full of opportunity and challenges. Strive to improve human rights of all people while keeping yourselves balanced, and you will achieve overall health for you and your communities. Felicitaciones a los graduados de Stadium High School. Juntos con sus familias y redes de apoyo, todos ustedes son estudiantes dedicados con un futuro lleno de oportunidades y desafíos. Esforzarse por mejorar los derechos humanos de todas las personas mientras se mantienen equilibrados y alcanzarán a la salud para usted y sus comunidades. By the power vested in me by the state of Washington and with the assurance from the Superintendent Santorno that you have completed the requirements for high school graduation, I declare this Stadium High School class of 2020 graduated. Congratulations.
Zachary Abella, Alan Acevedo Martinez, Kate Adams, Eileen Aguilar Tellez, Alexander Aguilera, Avery Ahern, Amber Alcorn, Tyson Alexander, Eugene James Alipio, Jaylene Altamirano Garcia, Laura Alvarez, Isaiah Anderson, Alessio Andalina, Brett Anton, Jenna Apellis, Angelo Arsena, Cole Ashbaugh, John Adanasov, Dylan Bachler, Christopher Banger, Marta Barlow, Raina Barnett, Jeremiah Beach, John Beardemple, Tabitha Beebe, Haley Bejarano, Bailey Bell, Lige Bell, Tia Bjornson, Alexis Black, Riley Blackson, Molly Bliss, Nyla Booker, McKenna Burrell, Alvina Barishkovich, Griffin Boma, Skylar Bowen Laudenschlager, McKenna Bregelman, Ruby Bravo Ponce, John Paul Brennan, Grayson Brewer, Sydney Britton, Daniel Brixey, Bianca Brooks, Kate Brown, Sophie Brownlee, Ethan Bowie, Aletta Capel, Grant Carr, Michael Carswell, True Carter, Emilio Casillas, Isaiah Chambers, Asha Chambers, Zayana Cheth, Sungwoo Cho, Noah Clapp, Catherine Cobain, Tristan Coley, Amanda Commodore, Braden Covington, Jared Crooks, Kennedy Curry, Man Dang, Ryan Dang, Theron Danielson, Jonathan Davis, Simon Denbo, Isaac DeWater, Tyra Diltz, Tree Doan, Nicholas Dugan, Mary Dykus, Hugh Agnew, Liam Elliott, Rachel Essler, Harlan Estrada, Joseph Iyer, Grayson Farina, Thomas Farman, Deja Farmer, Leroy Fengler, Alicia Fisher, Solomon Fix, Josue Flores, Catherine Fors, Mason Fortenberry, Alina Fowler, Amber Francis, Chloe Frey, Isabella Froze, Beaumont Fry, Cassidy Garces, Jocelyn Gomez Soto, Christian Gonzalez Gonzalez, Isabella Goss, Lucy Gould, Elise Grage, Christopher Granger, Lillian Gray, Aaron Greer, Tommy Griffith James, Samuel Gruhat, Honoris Glomatico, Chloe Gutierrez, Brady Hagan, Kaya Hall, Matthew Hall, Mia Hall, Daniel Hahn, Aiden Henkel, Emily Hansen, Casey Harris Tooks, Harrison Hart, Amani Hawkins, Naya Heed, Eli Hennings, Matthew Henson, Andre Higgins, Kyle Hoagland, Cameron Holmes, Olivia Hopkins, James Hopkins, Hannah Haruchi, Kathy Huang, Isabella Hubner, Damian Hurley, Zane Hurley, Donnell Irvin, Ethan Janes, Jessica Jin, Alexa Johnson, Dwayne Johnson, Parshayla Johnson, Scott Johnson, Caden Jones, William Jordan, Farhio Juma, Taylor Cabesi, Leviticus Cabucho, Ashlyn Kalki, Hannah Calleray, Siri Kentfield, Ayana Kitt, Edward Kondratyuk, Anthony Krupa, Malia Kvalheim, Tak Lamb, Eric Large, Andrew Lavrens, Andrew Lee. Cooper Leach. Brandon Lee. Brennan Lee. Talia Leffel. Nikki Leomidi. Madison Leone. Aspen Lepkowski. Matthew Lewis. Ashleah Lillier. Elizabeth Limestall. Leona Lentz. Jordan Lindquist. Daniela Lizaris. Kennedy Lizat. Isabella Lonegro. Olivia Lowen. Sam Lucan. Alyssa Luther. Desiree Lynch. Audrey Malloy. Peyton Marshall. Cooper Martin. Maylin Martin. Jenna Martino. Molly McCall. Wendy McCann. Bryson McCarthy. Mary McElligott. Isabella McGee. Carmen McLemore. Andrew McRoberts. Abigail Medina. Mara Meisberger. Areliana Mahia. Thomas Melton Hunter. Lindy Miles. Erandy Montes. Alicia Montgomery. Peyton Montgomery. Thomas Moore. Catherine Murphy. Madison Murray. Mia Nacarado. Lisandro Naranjo Guzman. Brady Nels. Kerwin Nelson. Kaylee Nelson. Peyton Newman. Christine Nguyen. Dung Nguyen. Caden Nguyen. Kaylin Nguyen. Gabriel Nichols. Avery Nicodemus. Ryan James Normandia. Dylan O'Connor. Kellen Olson. Hassan Omar. Hussein Omar. Aaron Overson. Stacy Pano. Jonah Panzer. Vincent Patterson. Nayeli Paleo. Mackenzie Pendergrass. Emma Pennick. Kara Pepper. Michelle Perez Garcia. Dawn Pham. Cade Pham. Vincent Fan. Marion Picard. Stone Poe. Ryan Poole. Owen Prothro, Braden Pryor, Vincent Vegas Purgatorio, Spencer Putnam, Jack Rabowen, Francis Ramirez Ayuso, Dylan Ramos, Craig Randall, Aubrey Raposa, Tyler Raymundo, Zachary Reed, Jose Renteria Texador, Kalani Rivers, Matthew Roby, Eli Robinson, Emma Robinson, Matthew Robinson, Mariela Rodriguez, Carter Rojecki, Miyamura Rosenthal, Isabella Royster, Olivia Ramel, Haley Rushing, Fabian Russell Avila, Sean Sadler, Ezra Sanger, Hunter Sangera, Melinda Santiago, Benjamin Savignetti, Abigail Sales, Dylan Sheeler, Stella Schramm, Colin Schweinler, David Scott, Jacqueline Scott, Asia Salah, Evelyn Schkinder, Jason Shawn, Hannah Shabina, Carson Sig, Kendall Sig, Benjamin Smolinski, Sophia Smolinski, Stephanie Smolinski, Bryce Soriano, Elizabeth Spencer, Kendrick Spencer, Willem Spencer, Leah Stahari, Kobe Sua, Andy Sun, Delaney Swanson, Jason Tan, Rachel Tao, Christina Tarasova, David Taylor, Elizabeth Tenna, Abigail Thompson, Jontrell Thompson, Cassius Threats, Jalissa Tinkamsali, Liam Tosh Berneberg, Gloria Tran, Carlos Trianis, Isaiah Euler, Kush Vakil, Victoria Vance, Sydney Vasquez, Logan Walters, Sierra Webster, Victoria Weinberger, Aiden Wells, Caden Westbrook, Akishita White, Xavian White, Jeffrey Witten, Ryan Wickland, Annuncia Willis, Hannah Wilson, Ella Wolf, Ekaterina Wood, Jason Wood, Victoria Yeager, Joseph Yee, Sydney Young, Victoria Zapata, Frank Zing, Frankie Zimmermeyer.
Congratulations to all the class of 2020 graduates. Now, please welcome Mia Nacarado and Ella Wolf to the screen once again for the turning of the tassel.
Class of 2020, please stand up. Please join us in turning our tassels. We have now graduated.
Thank you so much for being with us today to celebrate the commencement of the class of 2020. It is a commencement, not an ending, but the beginning of the next stage of life. Graduates, you have waited for this day since you started school so many years ago. And although today may not be as you imagine, there's so much more that lies ahead of you. These are unprecedented times. You will be forever remembered for the resilience you have shown over these last 3 months. Please know that the stadium faculty, staff, and administration are so proud of each and every one of you, and we look forward to all that you will become. Go Tigers!